so much time alone. Ride around with my clothes. Oh, it's simple, my own. Don't need you all on my phone. Spend so much time alone. Ride around with my clothes. Trying to keep it on the true side, nigga. Laying low to play it cool now, nigga. Ass niggas on the team, I've been known to get the green ever since I was 2-5, nigga. Coop hanging out the boot, nah, nigga. Cause I ain't stunting on them. Put my whole team on so they ain't wrong. When niggas doing bad, you know that they be hating on you. Keep the hoping that you all they be waiting on it. Bullshit get bread from the envy. Best friends get to looking like enemies. When you got it,
one fold and a half, and one is like a smaller piece.
Looking from a bird's eye view. Learn from everything I've been through. Sum up every girl, if you ain't spitting life with the nigga, never let him put a dick up in you. Cause if a nigga wrong, I'ma check that shit. And when you pip along, never flex that shit. Told my son, when you getting money, never take it to a bank, flip it over, then invest that shit. Give a lot of game, trying to bless my kid. Gotta keep it real, that's the best shit. Gotta hear something, feel it back in Texas. When I get up on the track, yeah, I wreck shit.
Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride trap on my chrome. Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride trap on my chrome.
Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride around with my clothes. Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride around with my clothes.
Listen! The phone is ringing.
I got to go.
The phone is ringing.
Ain't going on.
The phone is ringing.
Hell no. I ain't got to tell y'all.
The phone is ringing.
We go to club.
The phone is ringing.
They off the club.
The phone is ringing.
Y'all had enough. Look at it. UPK got a back to kill. Man, in general, you on the gate of order stand to. We gon' follow protocol. My nigga, that was mercy. Felt you like a Hershey. Brotherhood is prevalent. Stealing you a courtesy, cause clearly you a Hershey. Surely that's your girl's cat. You the trap. Bros turn hoes. While your girl strapped, they respect the files. Ain't a UPK style. If your feelings raise a child, we'll be insane asylum. Waiting on Shiloh. Threats our survival in the presence of a Bible. You will never be a rival. Just a pussy with a title. Or better yet, sitting by the dock of the bay. Head ass gone. Jumping out the bar. Scooping triple extensions. Calling us for breakdowns. We taxing over tensions. Getting 2P1 redemption. But death was a sentence. Real niggas dead or in jail. Well, we in the trenches.
Like the rest of them. Take it easy now. Good luck to you. I tell them, see you when you get back, nigga.
I got to go.
The phone is ringing.
Ain't calling out.
The phone is ringing.
Hell no.
The
I ain't got to tell y'all.
phone is ringing.
We go to club.
The phone is ringing.
They off the club.
The phone is ringing.
Y'all had enough. Look at it. UPK got a back to kill. Body back session. Full of passive aggression. Devils trying to spark the beat when that delicatessen. Charles Gester. Man, we ain't stressing. Production team is busting at the scene, but I know what you're scheme. Trying to state your claim off the UPK's name. No business like whole business. You should be ashamed. Even you could be slain. After picking my sugar cane, we taking over the world and pinky you the brain. Game blouses, muddy up couches. These the type of coolers you rather see cooking mouses. On the other house and no crackers allowed. No stain gas, Africans bathing in back movement. What kind of shit is that? The ox they finger licking, white chicks they drinking dog piss. Keeps the skin glistening. I say bitch, nobody's listening. All the above mission a Christian.
The phone is ringing.
We go to club.
The phone is ringing.
They off the club.
The phone is ringing.
Y'all had enough. UPK got a back to kill.
that's a minute, like cube chef. Well, it is now. I mean, you just made it official. With the song, cube chef. You got some information? How much?
There's an animal in trouble, some animal in trouble.
That's that bass, you gotta add that bass. Shalom, Israel, we're the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 120. Is it turned back up? Adjust it up. That's a bit too loud. 1 second, man. The other side. On the other side, that's the main, right? Leave the main like it is. Adjust this one over here with the mics. Hmm?
This one.
The little cut.
Okay.
Okay, cut. Good. See, I forgot you tall. Over here, we should be over here. So I ain't got the kind of arms like that. All right. Shalom Israel with the ISPK. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana, and we are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth. And y'all know what it is. Y'all know where we at. We at 5261 Delmar Boulevard in Suite A, St. Louis, Missouri 63108. And we got 2 conference lines you can call in if you have any questions, want to comment, or just listen live. You can dial 712-832-8330 or 425-436-6260, and the access code for both numbers is 825-1636. All right, and a couple of announcements, and then we're going to get questions, and then we're going to get to the topic. We got the next food drive coming up on November the 6th. It's going to go down again. You understand? Lots and lots of food. Commander General Yohana is giving away, to be exact, 13,000 pounds of food every 2 weeks. So that's almost 30,000 pounds of food a month. You understand? That's a lot. You understand? And he's been doing so here in St. Louis and all over the earth. I mean, we got food programs in every school. You understand? It goes down. You're not going to be hungry. Okay? It goes down. And he's been doing this ever since the pandemic has hit, COVID-19, and ever since your pastor has ran and hid in a bubble. You understand? Because he's scared to catch a cold. What a sissy. You understand? These Christian preachers, man. That's terrible. You know? And every time I think about how they did their members, you know, and all the members was sitting at home doing, Akim was talking about, they can't wait to get back to church. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people done abandoned you. You understand? Let your man not come home for one damn night.
Right.
You is at the city hall the next morning filing for a damn divorce. But your preacher locked the doors and said, you know what? Don't come down here. Don't come down here and get me sick. You understand? What did TD Jakes tell? He said, I got to make sure that the Potter's house is safe. He wasn't talking about his members.
Right.
He wasn't talking about all the people that come to the church and putting all their money in them goddamn well, can't say bucket because he rolled trash cans around his. You know how people take the roll of the trash can and set them out on the sidewalk on trash day? TD Jake got you rolling around, and you know how what's his name was on Coming to America, when he put the chicken in it, donation. I thought it was a trash basket. You know what I'm saying? They turned around and passing the money, putting all the money in the plate. You know, that's how they started doing it. You know what I'm saying? They take, what do they call them, ushers? The usher walk down the aisle, depending on how many seats they got. You know what I mean? And they turn around and they'll take, and they'll walk in uniform too. They all do it at the same time with the white gloves on, and then this person on that end, this person in the middle, this person on that end, and then they all bend down the same, put the money in. Well, it's all tricked out. You understand? To make you feel like you really giving for some type of cause. You know, when you just giving a con artist your money.
Right.
You know, you're just giving a liar, a swindler, a hustler, a pimp your goddamn money, and you his hoe. Okay, all the members in the church, he's the pimp and you the hoe. Okay, and they've been pimping hoes for a long time. God damn, our brothers on the streets ain't done nothing as close to astronomically as these preachers have. They collected over $150 billion after all these years. And look at how the neighborhoods look where the churches are. Big old damn church. Nice and pretty on the inside. Pink everywhere, green everywhere, flowers everywhere. But then the hood, look at all it. Like for instance, Friendly Temple on Martin Luther King. Look at that, man. They started off with a nice little church across the street. It's still nice, right? And then now they got a whole stadium across the street.
Right.
You understand? The dude built a stadium across the street and bought up a lot of the property in the area and did all that, right? And they prostitute right there in front of their church. They sell drugs right there in front of their church. They smoke their drugs right there in front of their church. All that. You know? All of that, man. So, like I said, they're not, what's his name, Mike Jones? He's not worried about, is he still a preacher over there? Mike Jones, he was the pastor over there. He probably still is. As a matter of fact, while we on that sidebar, I know a sister that he swindled. You understand? This sister came into some money, and this was during the construction, I think right when the project started. And this sister had got several $1 million. I forgot where and why. But she turned around and went to the preacher. You know, you can go to the pastor now. He's a man of God. You know, right. He's a man of God upon him. You understand? She turned around and went to him for advice and said, "Look, I want to take this money I got and I want to flip it. I want to make more. How can I invest my money so I can make more money?" Right? He said, "Oh, well, you can invest in the church." She turned around and gave this dude her money. And then after so long, she, okay, it's time for some returns by now. Right. I need to check on, see what's going on here. She went back to him and he told her, "Oh no, that money went into the building of the church. So how many millions, whatever she got, how much she gave him, it's gone." Right. And she said she was so goddamn mad she could have strangled that preacher, man. He robbed her, man. The dude robbed her. You understand? And because he has disguised himself as a man of God, he got away with it.
Right.
You understand? Because he's telling everybody that he serves God, and he loves Jesus, and he's such a freak for him, right? She's a Jesus freak. You a freak, all right. You goddamn thief. And you took that woman's money now. You understand? That's what's going on around the corner. That's how the stadium got built. Right. They robbed their sister for how much money she gave the pastor. You know, it's disgusting, man. It's terrible. You understand? But guess what? Not Commander Jimmy Hanna. Okay? He turned around and he's still feeding the poor. You know, the pantries ain't even giving out food. But ours is. Right. You know what I mean? We still going on. Okay? Matter of fact, what you said about that one day we had everybody on the side looking at us watching.
Right.
Seeing what we doing. Come get in the line, man. Come get you some food. You ain't gotta do that. You understand? Come here. Don't look. Come put some hands on some of these bags and some of these boxes and put them in some of these trunks. You know what I mean? But guess what, man? The Lord is with Commander Jimmy Hanna, and that's how he's able to do the things that he does. You understand? Simple as that. All right, so make sure you don't miss the next food drive going down November the 6th from 1 to 3 p.m. right outside. You understand? We changed the setup too. It's a little different. It's a lot easier. You understand? All you gotta do instead of pulling on the parking lot, you know, gotta have my traffic police. I got to have a brothers hold post and watch the traffic, you know. So we don't have to do that as much now. You know, it went a lot smoother. And all you do is you just pull right up to the curb. You'll see us out there with all that goddamn food, and you just pull right up on us, and then you roll off.
Right.
You understand? Sharpen the Sword Radio going down this Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. You understand? Man, we're gonna be going over all the topics there, from the COVID, from the police officers murdering blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian, to the Christian church, them being hypocrites and liars, and it being the house of Satan and not the house of God. Just any and every topic that you can think of, the things that are plaguing the black community, we're going over all of that. You understand? We bringing it all out on our radio show and in our classes as well, but especially on that radio show. And then more so than just talking about it, we got the solutions for it.
Yeah,
Black
right.
on black crime. You know, black people that love white people like to use that as an excuse to love white people.
Right.
You know, blacks killing blacks. Yeah, we are, and it's a reason. It's somebody over the top of us that's making us murder each other. You understand? They turned around and started doing that as a sport back in slavery, and now we turn around and find beef, and now we doing it on our own.
Right.
You understand? So, like I said, we can't turn around and take it out on them. You understand?
Right.
Like I remember I used to hear people back in the day, they used to say, man, why don't you go out to white people's neighborhood and steal? Niggas, you crazy? And get locked up? You know what I'm saying? Now, they weren't saying it to me. I ain't stealing. I was just saying, you know what I mean? I wasn't out here stealing nothing. But just saying, you know, why would they go out in the white folks' neighborhood? Stick out like a sore thumb, number one. They gon' pull you over. What you doing out here? They still do that. So they want.
Damn right.
They still do that out in St. John, St. Ann, West County, South County. You know what I mean? They still doing it. You getting pulled. Oh, what are you doing out here? You know, why are you around here? You know, like I said, but it is what it is. It's going down, man. Make sure you call in. You can check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. We on all that. All right. And again, that's this every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. All right. We got a couple of questions. So let me get to these questions. And of course, if you got any questions in the room, raise your hand, say Salakia. What is the difference between a rib and other wives? Nothing. A rib is a wife. It's just a, you know, like slang. Wife, wives, husband, you know, that's a European term. When you go in the scriptures, when you go into Hebrew, you're going to see man and woman. You're going to never see husband and wife. That's how we talk. You know what I mean? You get an old couple, you get them together. Oh, that's my old man. You know, that's my old lady. That's my woman. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. You know, that's how we talk. You know, husband and wife came much later. All right. And then let's see. Why is so many of the topics, discussions for class about white people? All right, let's get that one. Yeah, that's actually on point. That's what we're going in on tonight, is white people and them being the devil the Bible speaks of.
Damn right.
You understand? We going in on that. All right, but give me 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3.
Comic-Con. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2,
Mm-hmm.
verse 3.
Matter of fact, hold, start at 1. Let's just break it down from 1 to 3.
Verse 1. Now we beseech you,
Mm-hmm.
brethren, by the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ,
Mm-hmm.
and by our gathering together unto him.
Okay, so we beseech you, meaning urge you. right? Brethren, by the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ, you know, in the Hebrew, that's Yahushua, Mashiach, and by our gathering unto Him, gathering together unto Him. That's what we're doing right now in the ISUPK. You understand? We are gathering together under our King, you know what I'm saying, because He's going to return. And good night, the signs are there, right? He left signs. He said, this is what it's going to look like, you understand, when I'm on my way back. And He is closer than ever to return. You understand? I know, you know how like sports players be so anxious to get in the game, they be off they seat, you know what I'm saying? Like, coach, put me in, coach. You understand? I can just imagine, man. Like, I know that Yahushua and the angels is up there just looking like, God damn. Like, when can we go get them, man? Look at what they going through. Damn. You know what I mean? I know they just on the edge of their seat, if they even sit down. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Hey, put me in. Come on, let's go. Let's get them, you know? So that's what that's all about. Keep reading.
Verse 2, that ye be not soon shaken in mind.
Don't be shaken in mind. Don't be weary. Keep going.
Or be troubled.
Don't be troubled. Keep going.
Neither by spirit, nor by word.
Neither by spirit nor by word. Okay. Don't let your spirit be troubled. All right. Keep going.
Nor by letter as from us.
Nor by word, nor by letter as from us. So if we send you a letter, don't be troubled. Don't be scared. Don't be tripping. You understand? You get an order from the general or one of these captains or something. Don't be shook. You understand? Just follow them orders. All right? Keep going.
As that the day of Christ is at hand.
Okay. The day of Christ is at hand. He's coming. You understand? He is about to return. And man, we is at the end, boy. Oh my God. It's looking so good. You understand?
All right.
It's looking real good. I hate what we going through now. I ain't saying, you know, I love my people being murdered by white people and them being on drugs and all of that. But I'm talking about the signs. You know what I mean? The signs that was given of the end, man, it's time. It's almost time. And our people better come together, like what it said, the gathering together unto Him. All right? You got all these people out here talking about what they building on. You know what I'm saying? Where are you building? I don't even see nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no bricks. I don't see no mortar. I don't see no studs. You understand? I don't see nothing being built nowhere other than in the UPK.
Yeah, right.
Keep reading.
Let no man deceive you by any means.
Don't let no man deceive you by any means. Don't let no slimy preacher deceive you. Now you know the Catholics have put out a letter saying the thing that we have been waiting for thousands of years, we don't even think is going to happen. You understand? They said that. Now they supposed to be the biggest believers in Jesus Christ in the world. It's the goddamn Catholics. But they don't even believe Christ is going to return now. So guess what they're going to do? They're going to keep oppressing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We just keep lying to you. We don't think you're coming back. Just lose hope. You understand? You ain't going to get saved. You know? But we are going to tax the hell out you. You understand? We are going to make you put money in the bucket. Okay? So that's what they on. They don't even believe it. Guess what? The UPK, we do. You understand? If I didn't believe it, I wouldn't even be doing what it take for Christ to even return, man. It's going to take for us to come out the world. You understand? And serve our King and obey the Most High. All right? Keep going.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Okay, now there has to be a falling away first, right? It's like this right here. You got a cover. This right here will be the cover. This has to fall away for you to see my face. Bam. You understand? There has to be a falling away first to where that man of sin can be revealed. Nobody knew who the man of sin was until the ISUPK brought it out.
Right.
Nobody knew. I mean, it's people that, of course, said that the natives said it a long time ago when they came and stole his land. Oh, he's the devil. He speaks with a forked tongue. They knew, but everybody didn't know. You understand? They knew because they got attacked by him. You understand? They knew because he gave them, what was that, smallpox in the blankets. You know what I mean? They knew because they was taking the, who was it, Andrew Jackson? They was taking the babies, cutting the babies out the stomachs. What was his name? You know what I'm saying? The one that was cutting the, huh? I think it was Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson, when he was in the, he was a general, right? Was he a general, colonel? What was he in the military? General, yeah, he was a general, I think, at that time. And he turned around and used to cut the sisters that was pregnant, the Native Indians, they stomach. He would cut the baby out their stomach and then bash the baby head up against the damn tree and kill the baby just for sport. That's what these people was doing to us, man.
Right.
You understand? But guess what? Everybody didn't know this. You know? That's what it was, Andrew Jackson. He was a general.
Definitely a general.
Yeah, he was a general, yeah. And Andrew Jackson did that to our sisters and them babies, man. You understand? There has to be a falling away first. And the reason damn near every class is about the white man being the devil is because he is. And it's in the scriptures. And more importantly, and more than that, we're going to turn around. That's the topic that we own tonight anyway. You know what I mean? So that's that right there. Go to, give me John 10 and 10. Give me John 10 and 10. The man of sin has to be revealed. And ever since I learned those words, that the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of, I cannot stop saying it. Because he is. Look at the things that he does, man. Look at what he does. I mean, for him to, you've got to be the devil. You got to be an animal to mistreat of people the way that you do. Just for no apparent reason. I got so many stories, man, that we're going to be bringing up. Matter of fact, make sure y'all watch it for the Sharp Sword Radio, the workshop sessions. You understand? We're going to be doing those, bringing out more and more stories. We got another Karen, you understand, to bring out. We got another Karen to bring out. And a Billy. It's a Karen and a Billy, okay? I'm going to call them Billy. You understand? We got that. We got the Pope. Who else, man? We got, oh my God, it's so many different topics, so many different stories, man. You know what I'm saying? But just make sure y'all paying attention to those. We're going to be going live on those on Facebook as well. All right. Go ahead and read the scripture, bro.
John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy.
And who do you think Christ was talking about?
Right.
You understand? He said the thief came not but for to steal, kill, steal, and destroy. That's the white man's M.O.
Right.
You understand? Who hasn't he killed? Huh? Who hasn't he killed? Innocent black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. What's them stories that you brought out yesterday? You understand? To where, this has been going, it's like, I don't know why people think this is something new. You know what I mean? Think you marching and protesting for something that he just started doing. It like his generation just switched off, so they was treating us so good at one point, but now they ruthless and we got to march about it. No, we've been marching, we've been begging, we've been pleading for our lives. You understand? They have been doing these things. Martin Luther King in his era, you understand? He turned around and he hired a lot of white people, you know what I'm saying, to work for his organization. He was actually hired by white people, and then he hired white people in his organization. And Martin Luther King used to send black people in white neighborhoods to try to go and get apartments and housing and all of that, right? And Martin Luther King would send the black ones in first.
Right.
And of course they would get denied, right? Some of them would get beat up, you understand? Some of them would get spit on, you know, cussed at, you know, a nigga go home, all of that, right? Then they send the white people in there, oh, you have the unit just for you. You understand? You're gonna love this place. Come on in. Now, that ain't even worth it. I don't even want to send you nowhere where you're gonna possibly get murdered.
Right.
To find out is they gonna murder you or let you rent the place. That's stupid. You understand? And that's how you know that Martin Luther King was absolutely no kind of leader at all for black people, man.
That's right.
None at all. What type of idiot would do something like that? As a matter of fact, while we own that idiot, him and his, you know, his organizers, when they organized the marches, and the march started losing momentum, right? It wasn't losing momentum for no reason. Niggas' feet was hurting. You understand? They was tired of marching. They tired of walking there. I was tired, Martin. Goddamn. How long we gonna walk? So the people was like, man, I ain't going out today. Right? So they turned around and thought of something new. They said, I got it. I forgot that preacher's name too. Look at the preacher that organized I believe it was 100 children to march in Martin Luther King. It's this preacher, right? He said, I got the perfect thing. We'll let the kids do it. He went around asking little kids, man, did they want to march for their freedom? And of course they gonna say, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll do it. Right? So then this dude put the children out there in danger, man.
Good night.
They put the children out there, had the children get beat with billy club. The white man is beating kids with billy club. Now these preachers already ain't protecting their women. They had their women out there too. About, you know that, right?
Yeah.
They had everybody out there. They had their mamas, their aunties, their sisters, their nieces. You understand? They damn babies in strollers, man. They still doing that same stuff today. I saw a video, it was in, I think it was Detroit, where it was a couple of, what's that group, man? Not the NAFC, not NFAC, not whatever, NFC, whatever the hell it is. Not them cats. The New Black Panthers, I think it is, New Black Panthers. And they out there, now the Klan had a march prior to them doing theirs. The Klan marched in the park with their ARs and all that, and they felt like they was gonna do the same thing, right? And they got met with the police, like, hey, look, get out of here with the guns now, right? And you can see on the tape, man, sisters and brothers holding their babies. They marching their babies with ARs on their back, man. You know what I mean? That let me know right there, you ain't about to do shit. You understand? Because you got a baby with you, man. Come on. And that's not even what it takes, no way. I'm not saying go get no gun and go walk up on nobody doing nothing. You ain't got to do all that. You understand? You do not have to do all that. You can legally carry your pistol. You can legally defend yourself. You ain't got to march around with no gun to prove no point.
Right.
Because first off, you ain't proving no point. You're not doing anything. They don't even care. They stopped you from doing it. It's supposed to be legal. And they was on the tape, man, the Klan just did it yesterday. Y'all ain't say nothing to them. Y'all ain't stopped them. That's okay. But today, you ain't finna do it. That's what they told me. That's what they told me. Heck, go ahead.
Sorry, it was hard. Like, the Edomites got permits.
Hmm?
They were allowed to be there with their guns. You didn't go get a permit. That's why they showed up.
Man.
But every time you see a protest and a counter protest, especially when there's a lot of Edomites involved, you can almost guarantee permits are filed.
Right.
Like what happened
Absolutely.
in Charlottesville. They was like, oh, that was a peaceful protest, and then those other people just showed up. No, both people had permits. They could both be there.
Right.
So you didn't get the permit. Like,
Right.
that's the same thing with the people that are scared of the 501c3. Get the paperwork done. And then you can show them what you got if you want to.
That's right.
Like,
Right.
take care of your business first. These people have no order. They have no organization.
Nah, man. You know, like I said, the people that's leading these other groups, man, they're horrible. You know what I mean? They are absolutely horrible, and they're not leaders at all. Okay. Let's see, where we at next? Huh? Oh, go ahead.
That was Minister James Bevel. It says it was called the Birmingham campaign. When the campaign ran low on adult volunteers, James Bevel thought of an idea of having students become the main demonstrators in the Birmingham campaign.
Good night. How many kids was?
Let's see.
I don't know, it's 80 something, almost 100.
I believe the first event it says 50, and then it keeps increasing. So it was a minimum of 50 at each one.
Okay, yeah, so it was like 100, yeah.
Up to about 150.
Okay.
But the first one was 50, and they kept getting more and more.
Okay.
And actually,
Do it say what happened to the kids?
oh, so I actually was listening to and read a story about it. They were talking about it. They were talking to each other like they were happy about, like, oh, you went to jail last week?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get attacked by dogs and go to jail this week. Like, they were
Absolutely.
trading stories on how they were so excited to go get beaten and taken to jail.
Right.
Like, they convinced them that was a good thing to keep getting beat and sent to jail, so white people could love you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Them little kids got beat, dogs sicked on them. They said that the witnesses that was watching the dogs as they was ripping the damn flesh off the kids. You understand? What else? Of course, you know, they got pepper spray and all of that. You know what I mean? And they got arrested. The little kids got arrested. Okay? Which was stupid. You know, these people, and what did they call that when they was teaching them how to turn around and march and let people throw rocks at them and spit at them, and you know what I'm saying, all types of obscenities yelled at them and all of that. What is it? What is that Martin Luther King called that? When they was teaching them actually how to turn around and walk and protest and just keep on marching, keep your eye on the prize. Look, what is that? What do you call that?
Non-violent direct action training.
There it is. There it is. Basically, you are a BICTH, and in that order.
Right.
You understand? In that order, man. They actually train people. This is a class. You go to and get trained on how to get your head busted.
Spit on.
And how to get spit on. And how to get called a nigger. You understand? How to get called a monkey. How to get called a coon. And whatever else the hell they felt like calling them. You understand? Go ahead.
And it said it resulted in over 1,000 arrests. So the
the kids.
Of the kids.
Of the kids, right.
The Birmingham campaign was centered around the, let's see, he trained and directed high school, college, and elementary school students. So of high school, college, and elementary school students, it was over 1,000 arrests. And that was just the ones that they got to the jail. Because some of them got sent straight to the hospital. Some of them ended up missing. Like these are it's 1,000 arrests that they reported.
Right, exactly. Because you know they play with them numbers, man, when they do stuff like that. They ain't gonna come out and tell you, oh yeah, we killed 3,000 of them. It's always something low. Like what it was over on East St. Louis, where they turned around and started murdering them brothers and sisters that it was just they started murdering the brothers and the sisters for the brothers that was working at that the factory, and they turned around and so-called crossed a picket line, but in actuality there was a damn company that hired them. So if they was mad at somebody, be mad at your boss,
Right.
not the damn people that they hired. You understand? So they turned around and said it was only 200, 300 victims. Nah, I doubt that. I doubt that. I knew it was more. You know what I mean? It's always more. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to murder. And then us. You know what I mean? What the hell they gonna turn around and, be shy about it? Oh, come on, man. That's 150. Now stop. Let's stop with that. No, they love blood. They love it. You understand? Especially ours, man. You know what I mean? But let's get to, let me see. You did, John, to the tech. Well, we got that. Okay, let me pull this little documentary up real quick. Go ahead, Ward.
That question reminded me of an answer that.
What is it?
I said that question that they had asked. It reminded me of an answer. I can't remember if it was General Hyman or Captain Daria. He had said about why we go so hard on Edomites and on Africa. It's not because we have any particular hatred towards them. It's because our people love them so much. They are against us for them.
Right.
It's like you go hard on crack when your mama is a crackhead. You go hard on heroin when your daddy is on heroin. Like, our people are addicted to loving them. Like, why do you care if we talk about them when we mainly talk about fixing our community? That's what we mainly talk about. But you are so worried about why we so hard on them.
We focus on white people all the time.
we focus on us, and then we mention them and get away from them to save us. But they don't care about that part. They just want to love the white man so much. That's like the person who asked that question is the reason why we gotta go that hard on Edomites in Africa.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Most definitely. Absolutely. Yeah, you're right, man. That's our one of our biggest problems, man, is we love these people too much. It's the people that so-called lead us that's steady forcing us to love them.
Right.
The damn church is constantly telling us that we got to love all people when all people don't even love us.
Right.
That is stupid. You know what I'm saying? I don't even see why they even keep telling people that. And I don't even see more of why the members keep believing it. You just think that if you got to just love them a little more. You know what I mean? Like that, what was the recent protest in Minnesota? That was George Floyd, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it was George Floyd, okay? And I forgot the interviewer that went out there and interviewed some of our people that was out there in that protest. And they asked the sister, they went up on the sister and they asked her, why are you here? And of course, hey, they murdered an innocent brother, you know what I mean? And it's tired of the injustice and this and that, you know what I'm saying? And he said, well, what if, it doesn't work? What if you don't get what you're trying to get, what you're trying to achieve? Well, we'll just have to keep trying.
Good damn night.
Like, come on, man. It's like that good old spirit. Just, if you fall down, get back up and try it again. You know what I mean? Well, matter of fact, in this case, if I knock you down, get back up and try it again, and let me knock you down again. You understand? Because that's what the oppressor has been doing to us. He takes us, knocks us down, and then get up. As a matter of fact, and tell us to get up by our bootstraps. Man, what do you mean? Go get you a job. Come on, Antoine. Come on, Pookie. Go get a job, man. You don't have any money. But hell, we can't get no jobs because you won't hire us. You know what I mean? You won't give us none. And you know that a nigga will outwork you by 1,000 hours in a week. You understand? And that's why they don't want you on the job no more. Because that's going to take away from their damn break time.
Right.
They smoke break. They don't want the boss to catch them sitting down all week long. You understand? Doing nothing. Okay? And then they're going to ask, oh, okay, we gotta get another supervisor in here because you ain't did shit all week. You know what I'm saying? What you been in here doing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you been on Facebook.
Right.
So, yeah. Because that's all I've ever seen them do. Is take breaks, be on Cabela's, you know what I'm saying? Be on duck hunting plus damn deer hunting super. You know what I'm saying? They on all of that, man. I be seeing them. You understand? And they don't do no work. None. Watch the Lakers. You know, I remember when at one of my contracts, man, they turned around and it was the brothers on the contract. They turned around and took the camera and angled the camera, man, from all sides. Hold on one second. Okay, hold on. That's the video about to start. Okay. They turned around and took the camera off all the different angles, and they had like 12 cameras, and zeroed it in right on the break room. And went and told everybody, if we catch anybody in that break room and it ain't break, you're fired. And this is wintertime. They had a warehouse with no heat. No heat at all. The only heat is in that break room. And one of the brothers that had been working there for 12 years, man. 12 years. He couldn't take it. His toes and his fingers was killing him. And he went in that break room to get some heat. And the boss said, "Hell you doing down here?" He said, "Hey, I couldn't take it, man." He said, "My goddamn feet and my hands is killing me, man." You know what I'm saying? He froze. I couldn't do it. He said, "Oh, well, you can warm up at home. Get your shit and get out of here." You know what I mean? That's what he did to him. You know, like, you don't even, damn, you don't even give them no heat. Why you don't put no heat in the place? So they don't have to go in the break room. They don't have to stop. You know what I mean? Give them the proper conditions. But he ain't want to do it. Why? Because you a slave to him.
Right.
You a slave. You give a damn about you and your goddamn fingers. Your damn toes hurt. Nigga, you better get back to work. That's how he felt. And that's how he did it, bro. One day they come in, and he just fired 7 people for no reason. Turn around and say, "Okay, you pick out 7, said, get y'all stuff and go home." I'm looking at these people like, God damn, man. Look at how they doing our brothers, you know what I'm saying, and our sisters in this place. The goddamn secretary, this sister does everybody's job. And she's at risk of losing her job every day. She does it for the boss, for the damn manager, and for the head secretary. She's not the head secretary, even though she's doing all the damn work. Fat, nasty white woman is the head secretary. Right? That don't even know how to do her job. They used to sit every time. That's the white woman trying to get her work done. Every day. The sister in them up done. You know what I'm saying? Right. Did her work, his work, and his. And done. But the white woman can't take it. She, I used to want to slap her fat ass. Like, would you shut up? Do some goddamn work. You know what I mean? But that's how we get done on these slaves. Go ahead, come on.
That's a lot, like that. You know, like that's right with everything else you're saying. If we would take our love from these people, we could start building businesses with ourselves and in our own community.
Yeah, we could.
And the way we work, our businesses would blow up so much faster than theirs. They'd be so much more efficient.
Man.
We'd be able to take care of our own damn communities. But we love them so much. Mm-hmm. We just keep trusting in their businesses and their jobs and going to look for them. And then the rich of our people, they done got to that point because of how much they love them. Mm-hmm. And so since they love them, they not going to take back and build up their own businesses and their own communities. Mm-hmm. But if we followed these laws, if we did what the Bible said, if we listened to the command of General Yana and what the ISUPK has been teaching since 1969, we'd be set. We'd be out of here. We'd be out of this oppression right now. But our people just don't want to listen because we love everybody else but ourselves.
Right. Absolutely, man. You know what I mean? And the people that got the money, like there's a hold on, we got another question. Hold on. If a white man is grafted in is it okay for us black women to marry him, or a white woman for that matter? Can y'all marry a white woman if she's grafted in?
Good night.
And the answer is, oh, okay, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I'm think, no, you understand? No. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Hell no. Okay. We are not supposed to marry outside of our nation. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna drop a couple of scriptures on that. Give me 1 second. Give me. Wait, matter of fact, is that 4? That's 7 and it should be 4 where they list the nations at, right? Deuteronomy 7 and 4. God, I think it's Deuteronomy 7 and 4. Give me 7 and 4.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 4.
Matter of fact, start at 3.
Verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Mm-hmm.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Mm-hmm.
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
Okay, now, these nations, was that in 2? 1. Okay, it was in 1. Them 7 nations that the Lord said not to make marriages with them, right? Okay. And then another thing, there is no grafting in no damn heathens.
Right.
Ain't no grafting in no heathens. All right. The grafting is for the Gentiles, and the Gentiles, you understand, is the Israelites, the lost Israelites that, you know what I'm saying, celebrate Christmas, you know, birthdays, eat pork, that marry white girl, that love white girls, that love white men. You understand? The ones that don't keep the laws. The Gentiles, of course, it's used mostly for lost Israelites. You know, if you hear the word heathen and Gentile in the scripture, you got to look at the context, because sometimes it can be talking about Israel, and sometimes it can be talking about another nation. But as far as pertaining to grafting in, no such thing as grafting in. You just a nasty bastard, and you like white women.
Right.
You understand? Big trailer trash white women too.
Man.
They want something like Britney Spears, but then they get a big whale. You understand? Like, what's it, Shamu? You know what I mean? Like, come on. You know? So give me Judges 3, 5 through 7. Judges 3, 5 through 7.
Okay. Judges chapter 3. Judges chapter 3, verse 5. And the children of Israel dwelt among the Canaanites,
Mm-hmm.
Hittites,
Mm-hmm.
and Amorites, and Perizzites, Salaki,
No sweat.
and Hivites, and Jebusites. And they took their daughters to be their wives.
They did what?
Took their daughters to be their wives,
Keep going.
and gave their daughters to their sons.
Man, I can't imagine handing my daughter over to a white boy. I can imagine Vanilla Ice come knocking on my door for my princess. Boy, you go, what? Who you here for? You understand? Good goddamn night. I can't imagine my son talking about he keep that white girl, Christina Aguilera. You understand? No, no, and no. Keep reading.
And serve their God.
And serve their God. Did the exact opposite of what we are supposed to do, and did the very thing that the Lord told us not to do. You get with the people, you going to try to serve their God. That's why everybody try to turn Poindexter and Carlton, when you know what I'm saying, when they want white girls. They try to turn, you know what I'm saying, white. They start acting like they white. You know, you lose who you are to try to impress and be with them. You know, when they don't give a damn about you. You know, keep reading.
Verse 7, and the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Most High.
Wait a minute. Now, how did they do evil in the sight of the Most High? How did they do evil in the sight of the Most High?
Shalak.
Go ahead.
They disobeyed them and served other gods.
That's all they did? Go ahead.
They married with the other
They
tribes.
married the other nations. Damn right. Damn right. That's it. They married the other nations and served other gods. That's why the Lord said not to marry the other nations, because you're going to serve their God. Same way Solomon did. He loved them goddamn heathens so bad where he started worshiping their gods. And as smart, as wise of a man he was, you would think that he'd have known better. You know what I mean? You'd have think he would have known better. Now give me First Esdras 8, chapter 8, verses 69 and 70. First Esdras chapter 8, verse 69 and 70. And the reason why I want to go over a couple of them, because a lot of people out here that, of course, that don't know the truth, say that the Most High said not to marry those nations that was in Deuteronomy, but guess what? That was all Africans. Those were all Hamite. It was a Hamitic people. You're right. But let's see what this says right here. Keep reading.
First Esdras chapter 8, verse 69. The nation of Israel, the princes, the priests and Levites, have not put away from them the strange people of the land.
They did not put away the strange people of the land. You understand? That's broken down. Israel, now they claim certain laws is only for kings and Levites. No. You understand? That's why I put all of us in there. Okay? All the Israelites, princes, and every damn body. You understand? Did not put away strange people of the land. Keep going.
Nor the pollutions of the Gentiles.
And neither did we put away their pollutions, like their drugs. Same way we doing today. You understand? Negroes love that goddamn weed so bad. You just got to have it, man. You know what I'm saying? You think you a damn hippie now. You understand? Because you get high. You know? You think you intellectual because you get high. You dumb as hell. Or when Negroes is high, they ask some of the dumbest questions. Good goddamn night. You know? Like I said, we haven't put the pollutions away. They turn around and have this gay agenda, you understand, that is killing, destroying our sons and our daughters. And then what do? We still doing it. You still got people that's gay. You understand? You still got our sisters out here, when you do the statistics on them, you little girls have had sex with other little girls before they even had sex with a boy. Now, first off, a child is supposed to wait until they are an adult to have sex. Let's clear that up first.
Right.
You understand? So these children need to be monitored. You understand? You need the father and the mother in the home, and we need to be raising our children in this truth. You know, but the kids, like the little girls, is out here having sex with other little girls, talking about the boys like, you know, it's all sick. And we get those pollutions from the people around about us. You know what I mean? Like for instance, the white man loves some orgies. You understand? And what did black people start making up now? What's that they got busted over east side of when the swinger house?
Right.
Remember that? When the white man went around busting the swinger houses. Now that you doing it, you understand? Now you getting, but you cannot see that God is against you in that nonsense.
Right.
The white man been having swinger houses, swinging poles, strip clubs. Hell, white woman. What's the name of that movie? Pretty Woman. They made a whole goddamn movie and glorified a hoe, and she wasn't even pretty. Now they've been doing that for years. They've been in Vegas. White women have been in Vegas selling ass in front of the casinos forever. I brought up Vegas for a reason. We're going to Vegas. You understand? In December it's going down. All right, and I can't wait to get there, cause I'm gonna have my last $2. I'm hitting the casino of my year, and I'm coming back rich. All right. No, but for real. I mean, hell, white women have been prostituting everywhere, and nobody said nothing. But guess what? Now, when you hit the stroll, now the police hitting the block. Now I see them when they be doing stings. You know what I mean? When they be setting up all around the stroll, they be sitting somewhere in the bush, watching you pull up. You understand? To get the prostitute and then turn around and bust her. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot see that the Lord is against you in that garbage.
Right.
You understand? Like I said, the white man been doing this sick mess for the longest. But we ain't put their pollutions away. We keep doing it. You understand? We turn around and divorcing left and damn right. You know what I mean? You know how much the percentage of black people that get divorced is 80 damn percent, man. 80% of our people that go get married by way of city hall and certificate and justice of peace and preacher at a church gets divorced. They're going to get divorced shortly after that. And it's still, what's that one where you, an annulment? You still got people told, I saw somebody made a post talking about, oh, we ain't been married, I don't think I can do it. Damn, you can't even do a whole 90, what, 90 days on an annulment? Or 6 months? How long was an annulment?
I thought it was the first one.
Huh? It's something like that. I can't remember what it was. But an annulment, you turn around and say, oh, I made a mistake. I don't want to be married no more. She get on my nerves. I don't like her. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. You can annul that thing, and it's like you never even got married. You understand? The white man is the devil, man.
Right.
You understand? He is the devil out. And we have not put his pollutions away. Keep reading.
To wit of the Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, Jebusites, and the Moabites, Egyptians, and Edomites.
Hold on. Read that again. It's naming the people around about the heathens and their pollutions. Keep reading. Start over. Read it again. Start naming them names.
Canaanites,
They're starting with the Hamitic tribes again, right? Keep going. The Canaanites,
Hittites,
the Hittites,
Perizzites, Jebusites, and the Moabites,
Now these is the Moabites is the Chinese. Keep going.
Egyptians,
The Egyptians. Keep going. The Africans.
and Edomites.
And the who?
Edomites.
And the Edomites. You understand? Now, it ain't just the Hamitic tribe that we was told not to marry. We are not supposed to marry outside of our nation, period.
That's right.
You understand? So, okay, you can go ahead and drop that. That's pretty much to the point. Okay, let's get this little quick documentary here. We're gonna go with a couple of scriptures. We're gonna pull this out about the the Cro-Magnon caveman.
Oh man.
We pull up some of Esau's history here.
Oh man.
A visit to a museum gives us the rare opportunity to learn about the life of prehistoric 95,000 years ago. Parts of the story have come from the graves of these early men.
Pay attention.
Other parts can be told by the tools and weapons found in their cave dwellings. These primitive tools and weapons are many thousands of years old. It is through these uncovered objects that we have been able to form a picture of early man's life. As glaciers came down from the north, the climate became colder, and man was forced to leave his forest home to seek shelter in caves. That is why we call him a caveman. The objects which this ancestor of man, the Neanderthal, has left give us clues about his life in the old Stone Age.
Listen,
Much time must have been spent preparing weapons for hunting, which was his principal activity.
hunting was the caveman's principal activity. Abba, give me Genesis 25 and 27. Because a lot of people don't believe that the white man is in the Bible. He ain't in there because he's Jesus. He ain't in there because he's important. He ain't in there because he's God. You understand? But all of the nations and people are listed. We've had encounters, interactions, different dealings. You understand? Different battles, slaveries on them all. You understand? And with them all. And he is in the Bible. Right? The birth of the so-called white man is in the Bible. All right? And we're going to read what it says about the so-called white man. Go ahead and read it, Bob.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
He was a what?
Cunning hunter.
Cunning means what? What does it mean to be cunning? He's a cunning hunter. Go ahead.
Sloppy, deceptive, stealthy,
Skilled. Extremely skilled at it, right? And the documentary said that and they found a lot of tools in these caves that they believe was used for a lot of hunting. Okay? The boys grew, Jacob and Esau, right? And the scripture says that Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. You can find Jacob at the crib chilling. You understand? Jacob was chilling, okay? While Esau was out hunting every damn thing. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. You know, they turned around and got trophies. You know, he murdered animals for trophies, just to hang it on the wall. You know? And wait till they go in a little further on this.
One of these weapons, the bola, made of stones and strips of hide, is still used by South American cowboys.
Okay, look, that little tool right, you probably done seen it on some movies. You understand? The bola is made out of, well, modern bolas now is like a ball, like a weight. You understand? Wrapped up in something to protect it and hold it there, and then some fine cords. But back then, it was some leather, you understand, and some stones. And the white man turned around. You ever seen somebody trying to run and get away? You know what I mean? And they throw that goddamn thing at your leg, and you know what I'm saying? You fall. That's what the white. That's what he was about. He was a cunning hunter. And then we're gonna get some more scriptures on that too. Pay attention to the tools, the weapons when they talking about that. And we're gonna get another scripture on that. Just 1 second.
The Neanderthals' struggle for survival must have been difficult. He knew nothing about growing food, or of making pottery, or weaving.
He knew nothing about growing food, potting, or weaving. Nothing.
Yeah.
They knew nothing about it. The white man used to go around just eat whatever he felt like eating. He'd pick up, see something, bam, bam, and just pick it up. You understand? Ain't that how they do it on the Flintstone? Bam, bam. Stupid. They turned around and bam, bam, every damn thing. Whatever just grew out of the ground, the white man will munch on it. You know what I mean? Good night. He ain't know nothing about it. And what's so crazy is that we did all that farming, but matter of fact, it was another documentary that lied and said that they had to teach farming to us. I said, good goddamn night. We didn't know how to keep. So they were sitting there, I guess, straining their brain trying to teach the slaves how to keep up with the crop. Like, come on, man. You understand? They didn't know how to do it. And this right here proves they still don't know how to do it.
Huh.
Like, the white man took and made something called GMO. Like, that right there should show you he don't know how to farm. He don't know how to put the seed in the ground and make it grow. You know? Damn dummy turned around and got these farmers upgrading their farms to feed the animals, you know what I'm saying, and the new feeding system that they got to where it can pump them up and blow them up to where they can hurry up and put the chicken and put the meat in the stores. You know what I mean? Like, he is an idiot. He does not have and possess the knowledge that we do that's in the Bible that tell you how to farm. You understand? The Lord made the damn dirt, the seed, the plant, and every damn thing else. So, of course, he know what to do with it. And he put it in the Bible for us. But the white man had no clue. You understand? Bam, bam. Cabal. You understand? That's all he knew. All right? Let's keep going.
What little he had, he got from the killed animal. This man, of short, stocky build, with deep-set eyes and heavy jaw, dared to attack wolves, foxes, wild horses, bison, and even the cave bear. By careful butchering, animals furnished him not only with food, but skins for clothing, and tendons and bones for weapons.
Okay, back to them weapons. Go to, give me Genesis 27, verses 40 and 42.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 40. And by the sword shalt thou live.
By the what?
Sword shalt thou live.
Okay. Esau was blessed with the sword. And look at what he has today. You understand? Now he turned around, that tool that he had, the bowler, you understand? He turned around and made that up way on back in the what they call it, the paleo what is it? Paleolithic times, right? Which just means Stone Age. You know what I'm saying? He turned around and made that up. That's some nice little tool right there. You know what I'm saying? A nice weapon to turn around and have something to catch somebody's feet if they run. You know what I'm saying? And throw it and spin in the air and wrap your damn feet up, boy. And go ahead, come on.
That weapon takes a functional knowledge of physics to be able to create it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like you have,
Yeah.
wise.
Yeah.
Like what they're saying that they could do. That's an extremely wise thing to be able to come up with and create.
And read that scripture again. Was he so wise at hunting and making damn weapons? Read again.
And by the sword shalt thou live.
By the sword shalt thou. Let me go back to where it says blessed with the sword. You don't see blessed with it right there? So where he got the blessing, Esau got the blessing. And his blessing was to be blessed with a sword. You don't see it in there, Omar?
I'm looking for it. I only see it right there in 40.
Okay, go up to 38.
Come on. And Esau said unto his father,
Mm-hmm.
Hast thou but one blessing, my father?
Okay, now this is where Esau is asking for a blessing because he turned around and saw Jacob get blessed. Keep going. Well, he didn't see it, but he turned around and Jacob got his blessing that he gave up. He gave it away.
Right.
You understand? And his mother knew that that blessing didn't go to Esau anyway. And so she turned around and told Jacob, look at here, man, we're going to put this lamb skin on you so you can be hairy as hell, like your goddamn Neanderthal brother. You know what I mean? And then we'll turn around and Isaac is going to believe that you Esau. Okay? And then they did that. She told me, let that sin be on me. That you lied to your father. Don't worry about that. I got that. Just do what I tell you to do. Because she knew. You understand? The angel of the Lord already told her what was going on. All right? Keep going.
Bless me,
Do
even
what?
me also,
Bless me, he said. Keep going.
O my father.
Mm-hmm.
And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
Keep going. Huh?
He was goat skin.
Oh, it was goat skin?
Straight hair for Esau.
Okay, come. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Come. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and of the dew of heaven from above.
Right now, this dude owns everything. You understand? That's what that means. For him to have the fatness of the earth, and he gonna own everything, and he owns it all now. Why? How? And because he stole it. You understand? So-called white man stole everything that he has. All right, keep going.
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
And by the sword shalt thou live. This is his blessing. You understand? By the weapon shall he live. And the dude turned around and he just can't stop making weapons. To the point to where he made a weapon so big that it'll blow himself away. You understand? The atomic bomb. He made a bomb that will blow his own self up. What an idiot. What an idiot are you? You know? By the sword shalt thou live. All right? That's his blessing right there. All right? And that's why Esau, even in the in this documentary here, they're saying, look, hunting was the thing here. Right? What do they say? This man. You understand? No one that was his uncle. You understand? This man here hunted. They found nothing but weapons all over the place. Like that guy that got busted was that in Detroit? They had them 1,200 guns in his garage. Was that Detroit? I think that was Detroit. Goddamn white man had 1,200 guns in his damn garage when he died. You know, they all about them weapons. Yeah, they made them. You know, they manufacture all of them. All right, but let me see. Let's get back to the document.
His living quarters were crude and appeared to have lacked organization. Bones left over from past meals littered the floor of the cave. Because of such findings, scientists are fairly certain that the Neanderthal never attained a highly developed social organization. His cave home was also his workshop for tool making. and he already practiced the art of stoneworking with some skill. Using a stone as a hammer, he found that he could shape a lump of flint and also break bones. By chipping pieces of flint, he obtained the hard tools which he needed for cutting. The scrapers, knives, and spearheads which he probably attached to the ends of long sticks to kill his prey.
Start right here real quick. Give me another scripture real quick. I just thought of something. Give me Genesis 25 and 28. Genesis 25 and 28 to show you how he turned around. And when it said that he knew nothing about farming, you know what I'm saying, knew nothing about growing any food, but he did kill the animals. You know what I mean? Go ahead, read that from your Bob.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 28. And Isaac loved Esau.
Isaac loved Esau, right? Keep going. Let's find out why he loved Esau so much.
Because he did eat of his venison.
Because he did what?
Eat of his venison.
That's that meat that he would turn around. That's a deer. You understand? And he would turn around and he brought home some meat. Right? He brought home some meat. Except for that one day when he sold his blessing, gave it away. You know what I mean? He gave that blessing up. He ain't catching nothing that day. You know what I'm saying? But they turned around and they said that his main source of food was animals. So he knew how to get them animals. Just think about all the movies that he got. He turned around and spit something at him. You know what I mean? He got stuff in his mouth. You know what I mean? Kill the animal that damn way, hit him with a dart. You know what I'm saying? Damn thing go to sleep. You know, like, man, come on now. You know, he turned around and jump up out the water on you. You know what I'm saying? Throwing a spear at you. You know, like, come on. The bow, the crossbow, they love them things. Them nice. Them crossbows is nice. I gotta give me one, too. You know what I mean? Crossbows are nice. I like them joints. I'm telling you. And then you see the small. What's the small one called? What's a small crossbow? It's like a pistol. Yeah.
Either a hand or a pistol crossbow.
Yeah, I like them right there, boy. Them cold too. But them big boys ain't no joke. But like I said, all of that, he lived by the sword, right? But let's keep going.
East shows how long years of practice taught the Neanderthal to skillfully detach flakes and flake blades from a core of flint. In this way, he was able to obtain many tools out of just one selected piece of flint, such as this one. But no one really knows how many thousands of years it took to develop the skill which produced all these implements. During this era, the glaciers retreated, and the climate, though still harsh, became relatively drier and warmer. The Cro-Magnon man, who appeared during this temperate interval, looked much like man today. He depended upon animals for most of his food, probably following herds of wild animals. Like his ancestors, he lived and hunted in groups. When a herd was sighted, a band of men encircled the animals with the help of a brush fire, which blocked one area of escape. Then they tried to turn the herd toward a natural barrier, where the animals would be trapped and within reach of their spears.
See? Told you.
With the scouting
Look at him
completed,
hiding in the
pieces
bush.
with torches began to drive the game out into the open. As the animals approached, the hunter prepared to throw his spear. He did this with the help of a throwing device similar to those which are still being used by Eskimos and Australian Aborigines.
You see that? That was a long time ago. He turned around another little piece to help him shoot straight. You know what I'm saying? He turned around and he locked the spirit, you know what I'm saying, in it and throw it and help him shoot straight. Like, come on, man. They've been studying that forever. The ballistics. You understand? The ballistics of weapons and guns and all.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Oh. So like, thinking the Adelanto?
Huh?
The Adelanto?
Anna who?
Adelanto.
Analotto?
Yeah.
That's the ballistics?
It's like the stick that you put in it. Basically, it makes your arm longer so the arc of the throw goes farther.
Oh, you talking about the little piece?
That's what's called the Adelanto.
Oh, Analotto. Okay, yeah. God. You know what I mean? That's crazy. They've been, like I said, they've been doing, like for instance, the stuff that you see them do on the movies, they actually putting that together somewhere.
Right.
You know, to where you get to shoot around the corner. You know what I mean? The damn gun. I heard they got there too. They got that. They've been having it for a while now, but the gun will shoot around the corner. You understand? The damn missile. You got the missile sitting here in St. Louis, and you can make it drop in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, this is what they've been doing for the longest, and this was in the scriptures that he turned around and will be blessed with that sword. Esau is definitely blessed when it comes to them weapons. I mean, all he studies is violence and the damn weapons that he make. Them is some extremely violent damn weapons, boy. You know what I mean? Them guns, man, I tell you, blow your ass away. You know? Blow you away. Put a big holes in 12 gauge whole street sweepers. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know? So this cat here is extremely blessed with that sword. All right? And he turned around, and this is the Paleolithic period. They claim this was about, what's that, 40,000 to 10,000 CC. What is the CC? What is CC?
Block, I believe it's a milliliter.
The who?
A milliliter.
Now, when it comes to years, 40, you know, like BC, CC, like AC, after Christ, BC. I mean CC. What is CC?
I heard the CE.
CC. Look that up. It must be something got to be something prehistoric, because that's the times that this is in right here, the prehistoric age. Well, they actually call them the prehistoric humans. You know what I'm saying? I think roughly about, I think it's 1600 CC, and the period was, yeah, no, 40, yeah, like 40 to 10,000 CC. Look that up. What is that? What does the CC mean?
It's on BCE. BCE is what's going on.
What is
BCE.
BCE?
Kind of.
The CC?
It's not showing up CC. It's saying CE and BCE.
So there's no CC. Yes, it is. Look it up. It's CC. Or am I thinking about my cousin? Look up something prehistoric in the Paleolithic period, like 40 to 10,000 CC.
It's showing as BCE.
It's BC? Oh, so CC is BC.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Kind, no sweat. But a long ass time ago. Basically. You know what I mean? A long ass time ago. All right. And like I said, he still has the same skills. Like Look at what he's making in shop. What's that? The gun magazine. Guns and Ammo. Ain't that it? Guns and Ammo. I like that magazine. You like that one, Amar?
I'm right.
Man, they got some guns in that damn thing. Good night. Like the what's the ones that they had on RoboCop? They actually made them too. What is it like? You stick your hand in. What are those called? It's it's like you stick your hand. It's like a RoboCop gun. Straight up, no lie. Look it up. I ain't lying. You can stick your hand in it. They got some that's big like that. Look, Caltech got 'em. Caltech got the ones that look like kind of like boxes. You know what was that? What was that movie where they was running around with them? You know what I mean? And the guns was kind of like a little box. They was holding a box in their hand. Was it Star Wars? Was it Star Wars? Look up Caltech guns. I'm telling you, man. This got me thinking now about a lot of stuff. It got me thinking about a lot of stuff now. They actually are making those weird ass guns and devices and things. Like for instance, remember who was that? James Bond. Wasn't he talking on the watch? James Bond was talking on the watch. Now what they got now? Huh?
Dick Tracy.
Dick Tracy? Dick Tracy. Okay, I know somebody was first. And they turn around now, what can you do? You understand? You can talk on your damn watch. That's the craziest thing. Who the hell wants to talk? Speak up, I can't hear you, man. You notice my battery low, real low, and nigga, my wrist hurt. My arm tired, holding it up to my damn ear. Are those things loud? Anybody got them smart watches? Are they loud like that where you can hear? I don't think so. I don't think so. But they got the smart watch, they got the James Bond, the Dick Tracy watch. You know what I mean? All the stuff that this dude is coming up in his imagination, he's making. Like for instance, cars that run on water. He made a car. Was that the 50s? That was the 50s. The white man had a car that ran in water in the 50s. Go ahead.
You talking about the guy from the Fifth Element?
Fifth Element? That's a movie?
Aliens where you stuck your hand inside?
Yeah. They got a gun like that.
Yeah, he did ask about the red button. The red button was self-destruct button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see the gun I'm talking about now? You see it?
I'm looking for the real one.
Caltech make a version just like that. I synced it. I was about to buy it. I saw that one. Yep. But man, all of that stuff, man, he doing all of that. I think he got one to shoot the don't he got one to shoot the laser? No, he got one to shoot the laser. What else he got? And that's on the movies. You know what I mean? That come from the movies. That come from his imagination and what he been sitting back working on for all these years. Man, you ain't fought that gun yet? Huh? You don't see it? I think Keltec. Caltech.
Oh, yeah, look, they got the RoboCop, that pistol that we shoot, but they don't have, I can't find that one.
The big one I'm talking about?
The Zorg ZF1. That's what it's called. The Zorg ZF1.
Mm-hmm. Man, let me see if I can find it.
The results strongly support that these beings are not closely related.
Let me see if I can find it. Which one? Caltech.com? You got me ready to look them up now. I'm telling you, they got them guns like that. See, this would kind of like it to where it fold up.
Oh, it folded?
Huh?
Yeah.
But it shoot like that too. And they got some more similar to that.
Oh no, that one don't shoot like that.
Huh?
That one don't shoot like that.
Yes, it do. It shoot folded. It shoot just like what you see on the bottom. I'm telling you they do. I'm telling you, they do. Is this one? This one of them too. This is a newer version. They got it, man. They got that gun. You know, boy. I'm gonna have to see. But they got some, man. I'm gonna have to check it out. Let me see if I can find it. You see that the automatic 12 gauge they got?
Oh, kind of.
Oh, that bad boy. Sweet, ain't it? Woo! Good night, boy. I likes that. Automatic 12 gauge. You understand? That bad boy ain't no joke. They blew up a whole refrigerator.
Okay.
We see that on YouTube.
That's rocking, but
Go ahead.
well, you know, a lot of that stuff is developed, you know, with the military and everything. So the first time I saw that automatic 12 gauge, they had two of them mounted on top of a robot that drives around and has selective ammunition that will drop in at when they choose what kind of round they want. So they just rolling around, just two shotguns. Just like, that's what they come up in their mind to deal with, like to do. Like that's what they spend billions of dollars and years and years of time to develop.
Yeah, they do.
Not, you know, curing diseases really. Not, you know, fixing any real problems. How can I blow stuff up better? Like that's what they
For real.
they do. That's what they spend their time on.
God, they do. Don't they look like some old Star Wars? Damn, I'm trying to blow it up. Look at all these different guns, man. And they made it out of plastic.
Huh.
They made it out of plastic and shoot better than, you know what I'm saying, some of the other ones, man.
Huh?
Like, look at this. Look at that thing, man. And then it fold all up to where it's damn near like you put something in your pocket. Let me see if I can put Star Wars gun. Look at that. Now these toys looking like the guns that we just seen. Let me see. I'm telling you, man. Huh?
Chris, K-R-I-S-S, Vector.
Say it again.
Chris, K-R-I-S-S, Vector.
What is it? The gun automatic?
I think it might be closer to the one that you're talking about. It's
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
I think they just said they got it in 308 too, but it's a 45 with no recoil.
No recoil. None. A 45?
The way the bolt. Okay, so the recoil comes from the bolt coming back. Well, the Chris Vector makes the bolt drop down, so it's just you're holding it. It's not. It doesn't come
my
back.
God.
Yeah, so muzzle rise.
Come on,
nothing
Rob.
on it.
Ooh. Man, what is it again?
Chris, K-R-I-S-S, Vector.
Vector.
Kind V-C-T-O-R.
Yo, that might be it. Yep, look at it. Good night. Yeah, you a lot closer to what I was talking about. Absolutely. Now don't they look like some of one of his movies?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got a white and black one. It definitely looks like a stormtrooper there.
Huh?
They got one in Alpine white. It looks like a stormtrooper there.
Good night, But y'all get the point, man. You know, the white man, he is the devil.
Right.
All right.
Damn right.
And this is his specialty right here, man. Weapons. You know, He was blessed with the sword according to the scriptures. And goddamn, that's all he been making is a bunch of guns and swords and weapons. That's all a sword is a weapon. You know, that's all it is. Now that's the one from RoboCop, right? Is that version?
Like basically, this was just something that came out of a man's head. Right? It's not it wasn't from a movie or none of that. But, like this
Hey.
was, yeah.
Hell no! You said that was out of his head, huh? Now look at that. Now they actually got that.
Okay, no, Auto 9.
Yeah, that's what you talking about. Yeah, God, they actually got that. That's what you talking about. Good damn night. And it's semi-auto and full auto. Good goddamn. And you know he don't sell a fully automatic guns here no more. You can only get semi-auto. You can only get semi-auto. He got all the fully automatic or either Russian and everybody else. Yep. But that's some of the white man's history. You understand? That's where he actually come from. The cave. You understand? The damn Caucasus Mountains. You know, the white man is the caveman. They got people thinking it was like half man, half animal. You know what I mean? Due to what was that movie? Harry and the Hendersons, Sasquatch. You know what I'm saying? They got you thinking that he was half man, half animal, when he was all animal actually. The white man is an animal, man. You understand? He is a human being, but he is an animal. Y'all get what I'm saying? You know, the cat is definitely an animal, and that animal has sought to destroy the lives of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and has been doing so for a very long time. All right, and what it's time for us to do now is time for us to gather ourselves together. All right, up in the one body of Christ, so we can turn around and see this thing through until our King returns. You know, no nation is separate except for ours. No nation is against each other except for ours. We ain't talking about them having problems and having bar fights. You understand? And getting into it with their neighbor. All of them do that. But when it comes time for them to stand together as a people, all of them do.
Right.
All the Africans do. All the white people do. All of the oh man, real quick, I'm gonna say this. I remember when I came into the truth and I started watching videos on YouTube, and I turned around and of course I ran across a couple of other Israelite, you know what I'm saying, videos, and this one particular brother that was speaking, you know what I'm saying, of course he wasn't in the truth,